articulate, so y'all keep y'all questions real simple for me. Appreciate you.
Well, we just start out with, like we did Coach Johnson, what do you think, your second year, what do you expect this year from your team?
I just really want my boys to build upon them getting better and us to get better than what we were last year. I believe we shocked a lot of people. Probably a little bit underestimated us starting, two freshmen, one sophomore, having a dominant sophomore come off the bench in Ramon Bradley. I just want our boys to not take our success for granted, and I want us to keep pushing forward.
Buckhorn, I never forget you played over at Bayside Academy, and you played Buckhorn, and you beat Buckhorn.
Yes, sir.
Buckhorn, one of the top teams in the state of Alabama, and you just mentioned Ramon Bradley and just that younger crew that you have returning. They went to another level in that game against Buckhorn, and they had Kuta Garner, one of the top scorers in the state of Alabama. And talk a little bit about how that game propelled the rest of your season.
Well, that's a very good question. Those players that you're talking about by name, Riley Leonard, Hunter Ivy, Edward Witherington, Ramon Bradley, among others, those boys stepped up and they took on that challenge. If you haven't seen my boys play, they're gamers. They're competitors. When they believe that someone says that we're better than you, they're going to go out there and go hit you in the mouth and say, no, you're not. We're going to show you. And those boys, they went out there and they showed me, because I'm not even going to lie to you, I had reservations. I go into no game coaching to lose. But I had my reservations because I knew the coach's pedigree, I knew the player's pedigree, and I was like, man, this is going to be a tall challenge. But our boys never quit. They never quit at all. And that's all I can say. I mean, when you have gamers like that, you have boys that push each other in practice every single day, and they don't want to stop. They're just not going to.
Well, Coach, I see this season you get back a sharp shooting point guard as you were one or two guard. Holman Bowman, definitely a shooter. Had a chance to see him play. Talk a little bit about him, having him back on the squad this coming season.
Yes, sir. Another good question. Well, Holman, and I just want to say that he is a extreme fighter. I love that kid to death. He was actually there my first year as an assistant when I got the job at Fairhope as the JV coach. And he's just a kid that refuses to say, this is my ceiling. He's always going to go higher. He had a bout with a difficult mental illness that I won't disclose, but he couldn't come out of the house for days on end. He was very introverted. It was a struggle for him just to get out of bed at times. And I know this to be true because I went to go visit him on multiple occasions. And seeing how he fought that, he got his medication that he needed, and just to watch him fight back, go to the gym at 9, 10 o'clock, 11 o'clock at night to put up shots because he refuses to quit. That any college coach that's looking for a 6-foot point guard needs to put Holman Bowen on that list because that is a kid that will never quit on you. He's never quit on me, and he won't quit when he gets to the next level.
Coach, you guys shocked some people 1 year ago, going 21-8. Do you think it'll be easier to be the hunter or the hunted this year?
Well, me, my mentality, I'm still going to approach it either way. As a player, I've been in both positions, and I just say that, to me, I don't care what I am. I know at the end of the day, I got to go out, I got to execute a game plan, I got to go get wins. So whether people are hunting me or I'm hunting other people, I'm always going to have that underdog mentality. That's what I preach to my boys. We haven't accomplished anything. 21-8 is a great mark, but you come up short in the area game, and that was on me. I'm taking that responsibility as a head coach. We came up short in that one. We went to go play Baker, made the playoffs for the first time in 3 years. We came up short by 4 in that one. So I'm going to give my boys their props. They've done everything that I've asked them to, but they feel the same way that I feel, that we under-accomplished, knowing what we have at that school. So we want to come out and we want to actually do better. So we're going to always approach it that we're going to try to go out there and do our best every single time.
Pirate Nation, you guys have great fan support. You guys kill the lights prior to the game. You always have great fan support. Talk about what the fans and the community support, not only for Fairhope basketball, but just for all athletics in general at Fairhope means to you.
I mean, the city of Fairhope is second to none. And this is coming from somebody who got their start at Daphne High School. Like, Daphne, they come to support those kids night in and night out, but it's not like Fairhope. I'm talking about, I've seen people that I haven't seen since I've been 4 years old, because grew up in that community, coming out to watch basketball, coming out to watch football games. I mean, that community is second to none with the support that they give us. We love them for that. And let's not forget our students. Our students we wouldn't be where we are without them. Our student section gets on that opposing team like no other. Like no other. I thought that they gave us a real big boost. They give our boys morale, and they get us going. So I appreciate from the bottom of my heart that community support and definitely that student support.
Riley Leonard is all I'm gonna say real quick. Having a Division One, a legitimate Division One prospect in football and basketball, what type of leadership does he bring? Being a quarterback, point guard, how does he help you as a young kid?
Well, I'm gonna let you know right up the front. He makes my life a whole lot easier, because when stuff breaks down, you get the ball to Riley, you know 9 times out of 10 it's gonna go in the basket. That's one thing. But I mean, behind the scenes, Riley is a guy that does not like the spotlight at all. Riley is going to be that type of player that he's going to lead by example, and he's going to lead by showing others what to do. And I mean, you can't ask for anything like that. He's not arrogant. He's not going to boast about how good he is. He actually ticks a lot of opposing players off because of that, because they'll talk trash to him. Riley just smile, and then he'll go and do a tomahawk dunk going down the other way, and he'll come back down and play some stellar defense. So just seeing that every day, it pushes the Hunter Ivies, the Edward Witheringtons, the Ramon Bradleys to be better, because they know every day in practice, it's a playoff game every day. You put Riley Leonard on an opposing team, and you put those other 3 guys up there, Riley will get the best out of them. I mean, 9 times out of 10. So, I mean, just having him from that standpoint, not only from a leadership standpoint, but he legitimately makes everybody in that locker room better. And wherever he decides to do football or basketball at the next level, he's going to excel at it. No question.
Baldwin County, talk a little bit about, being in Baldwin County, comparing, it's always a contrast. Mobile has better teams, better players. Does that put like a chip on your shoulder?
Well,
being in Baldwin County, playing against the teams, McGill's, the LaFleurs, and all those teams over here in Mobile.
Oh, yes, sir. Well, of course it does. It definitely puts a chip on our shoulder. I mean, across here, we only hear one name over and over and over again. That's McGill-Tulane. We hear McGill-Tulane every single day. And that's nothing against them. They have a fantastic program. But, I mean, when you hear that over and over again, it kind of belittles basketball on the other side of the water. And, I mean, and it's not just Fairhope. We have some very good teams, very good coaches on that side. Like I said, myself, Coach Cedric Yeldon, Coach DeMarcus over there at Baldwin County. We have very good coaches that are, trying their best to elevate basketball in this football-centric, area. And so, I mean, I can tell them from my experience, we love that type of competition. I mean, we love what Mobile brings to the table.
Coach, speaking of Daphne, are y'all playing Daphne this year? I heard there was a conflict there or something. What's going on with that?
Well, unfortunately, we're not playing Daphne this year, not in the regular season. We are matched up in the Robertsdale Thanksgiving tourney. So if my boys are able to beat UMS right and they're able to beat their first round matchup, we will get there. So, yes, sir.
That's unusual, though, isn't it? What?
It's unusual. It's just a conflict between, with scheduling. Hopefully we'll get it cleared up going on in the future.
Seemed like y'all played about 4 times last year.
Oh, wow. We played twice in the regular season. We played once in the tournament. And, yes, sir, we did play. We played 3 times. But, I mean, that with that conflict, that has nothing to go against the coaching staff there. Coach Cedric knows that I owe him a lot in this system that I'm in right now, in this position that I'm in. Quick story, I was coming out of college. I stopped playing basketball, and I was trying to get into coaching. Wasn't going to be able to do that at the college level. And I needed some help. So I emailed every boys coach in Baldwin County back in 2015. Emailed 7 coaches, and I got 1 reply. And that was from Cedric Yeldon. And he gave me an opportunity to help him out on the defensive side of the ball at the varsity level, helped me out to get a position at the middle school coaching, 7th grade boys basketball. And, those things that in place helped me get to where I am right now with the opportunity that I have at Fairhope. So, I mean, regardless of anything, I owe Coach Cedric Yeldon a lot for where I am right now.
How many football players are currently playing that will join your basketball team?
7.
7.
7 of them. And just as that was spoken before previously by the Centennial coach, I believe, I mean, that is what it is. I mean, we have a fantastic football program, and they will definitely make the playoffs, and we hope that they do the best that they can. But it allows me to evaluate the talent that I have currently with just strictly basketball players. So as of right now, yes, we still have Holman Bowen, Riley Leonard. I'm not sorry, not Riley Leonard. Excuse me, Hunter Ivy and Edward Witherington. And those boys are helping our batch of young talent. They're coming in and they're pushing those boys as well. We have, a couple of freshman prospects that we're currently looking at. They might be able to help out on the varsity level. They might not. But needless to say that when you don't have football players at the beginning of the season, it is a point where all basketball players have to show up and they have to show what they're made about.
One of the new players, Jared Bethea.
Yes, sir.
Big nose tackle for the Pirates. Adding him in the first year, how did you convince him to go ahead and come over and play a little basketball as well?
Yes, sir. Well, Jerry actually played for me his freshman year on that JV team. Last year, as a sophomore, he was supposed to play varsity, but he actually tore his rotator cuff. So that sidelined him for the whole season, or I believe that he would have been playing mega minutes. Jerry's just a huge body, both on offense and defense. If you've ever seen him move, Jerry moves like a guard out on the perimeter. He's 6'3", 320 pounds, but he has feet like a butterfly. I kid you not. So if like the way that we play defense, if you happen to switch him out to the perimeter, Jerry can lock down a stretch 4 that's going to go down and go to the basket. However, he can box out people that are significantly taller than he is just because of his brute strength. So he is a definite plus to what we have going on here. Definite plus.
All right, guys, thank you for joining us today.
Thank you, sir.